my rag dolls. So today I'm going to be doing a cream contouring video for you, and we're going to start, like we always do, with priming our face. I am using a Smashbox primer. It's the orange one that's supposed to help with radiance. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go in with the Loreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation on a Urban Decay stippling brush. This is pretty much the same as always, same foundation routine that I've always done. You kind of just press it into your skin and you pull down. You definitely don't want to be like smearing it on the top of your skin or anything like that. You kind of want to press in and drag down. So next we're going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to make my triangle under my eyes. And a new thing I've been doing is bringing it up a little bit on the side of my nose. And what this does is just make your nose look a little bit thinner, because it kind of tricks the eye into thinking that it's your cheek. So with a damp beauty blender, we're just going to blend that out. Again, as always, you want to dab, never drag. And you really just want to put the concealer on any part of your skin that has redness, especially under your eyes, around your nose, around your mouth, your cupid's bow, and then again on your forehead. And then just take the back side of the damp beauty blender, the more rounded side, and I just go around everything. And what this does is just pick up any excess product so you do not have cake face. Now we're going to go in with the new cream contouring kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in light, and a small little stippling brush from Morphe. And I'm going to take one of the darker shades, the one on the bottom left row, and I'm going to draw that under my the hollows of my cheeks, where you would normally do your contour, up on the sides of my forehead, and then again down the side of my nose, on the outside of the bridge of my nose. And then also when you get to the bottom of your nose, round it out, and this will help your nose look a little bit shorter. And then if you want to kind of have that cute little button nose effect, you can draw a little line like I did, a little bit up from the bottom of your nose, and then again on your chin. And then I'm just going to take an It Cosmetics brush, a stippling brush, and just blend that out. And it's a lot of blending with cream contouring. You really, really have to go at it, as you can see. I wish in real life that I was able to blend this fast. Of course, it's sped up. Blend out those temples, and whenever you are doing this, you want to blend upwards. You never want to drag down or take your contour too far down, especially on your cheeks, because that's when you can start to kind of make your whole face look dragged down. So then when you get to the nose, I'm sorry I'm a little bit out of frame here. I need to angle my camera a little bit more downwards next time around. But you kind of just want to, blend back and forth, blend up and down, and blend out. So now we are going to go in again with the middle shade in the top row. It's kind of a pinky light cream color for the highlighting. And that is just, it was like a really inexpensive foundation brush from Target. I think it was like $1 literally. And again, when we do this the same way with our concealer, you're making that triangle shape, and you're also bringing it up onto the sides of your nose yet again to kind of trick the eye, like I said before. So it's the same deal as when you were putting on your concealer. You're putting it on in the same places, the light cream contouring highlighting shade. It's going in the same spots that our concealer did. So now we are going to take a damp beauty blender and blend that out, much like we did with the concealer. And again, pulling upwards, not dragging down, because the entire point of contouring is to kind of bring your face up chisel it out and look a little bit more lively. I take any excess product that's on there and I just kind of go underneath where we did our cheek contouring with the dark color, just to kind of soften it up and make it a little bit more precise. Now I'm going in with a Morphe B4 shade in the powder contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I am taking one of the bronzing shades and just going around all of the outside of my face and contouring, and even I will even bring it down my neck a little bit on each side of my throat, just to kind of continue the contouring and make it look a little bit more smooth of a transition from the face to neck. And again, with this, you just have to blend, blend, blend. Now I will be taking another Morphe brush. This is kind of an angled, blending brush for contouring, and it gets really, really nicely into the hollows of your cheeks there. And I'm taking more of like an ashy color. It's a better shadow color for me, being a cool tone person, out of the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder contour kit. And again, going under the hollows of my cheeks, each side of my forehead, under my chin, and then I will smush the brush a little bit, make it a little bit more precise, and go down the sides of my nose again. And you don't have to add a powder after a cream. I just do for myself because I'm so oily that it kind of helps set everything. And I'm going to be taking the pinkier of the highlighting powders in the kit and just going over and setting where we did our cream highlight and our concealer. Again, this is just to set so you don't have any creasing or you're greasy. If you're greasy like me, it doesn't move throughout the day when you set it like this. Now I'm going in with the Mercier translucent powder. I love this stuff for baking. It's amazing. So now I'm just going in, and if you watched my baking video, you will know exactly what I am doing here. But I will go over it one more time with you guys. Again, what this does is you just want to use a damp beauty blender and pick up a bunch of powder, and you want the powder to be extremely visible on your face because you're going to leave it there for a little while and let it set in, and this just cleans up your contour and makes it look super, super precise. And again, I'm bringing it up on the sides of my nose to make my nose look slimmer. That is something new I have been doing, and I find that it really, really helps with my contour on my nose. And you're putting this in all the high points that you put any highlighter or concealer. Now, while that is setting into my skin, I am just going to go in and do my brows quickly. I'm not going to get super in-depth with this, just because everybody kind of has their own style for doing their brows. I can do a brow tutorial for you guys if you would like, but it's pretty basic. I just take the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm using medium brown. I was using taupe for a while, but I kind of didn't there was something off about it. It just didn't match me perfectly. So I've been using medium brown, actually, and it works really well for me. I really like the way that it looks. So I just go in and I kind of use wispy motions to mimic the way that the natural hair looks, and just fill everything in. And then I will turn my brush at an angle and flick upwards for the front part of your brow, kind of where the hairs go up. And then I will flip it around and use the spoolie that's on the other side of the Brow Wiz and just move the product around and help shape my arc. This is a huge step. Do not skip using the spoolie because it really blends it out. Now I'm going in with some cream matte concealer and just an inexpensive Morphe angled liner brush, and kind of just going around and cleaning up. What this will do is make your brows stand out a little bit more. It will highlight under your brow bone, and also if you have any hairs that are growing back in that you've missed while plucking or waxing, it will cover them up with the concealer so it looks more smooth and like your brows are more shapely. And just kind of flick that a little bit down or up, depending on if you're under the brow or over the brow, to blend that out. And this is just some Anastasia Clear Brow Gel just to set my arc. This stuff is magic. Everybody should use it, even if you don't fill in your brows. It's nice just to set them. So now I'm just going in with a big kind of puffy Morphe brush and just brushing off any of the excess powder that is still sitting on the top of your skin that hasn't set in yet. Now I'm going in with some Urban Decay 8-Hour Blush, and if you noticed, my eye makeup is now done. That will be in a separate tutorial for you guys. And this is like a beautiful bronzy-ish kind of mauve shade. I love this blush. It's probably my favorite blush on my skin tone. And I'm using an It Cosmetics brush to apply that. Now I'm going in with some Gilded Honey highlighter and just a tiny little, this is technically a Morphe blush brush, but it's just tiny, and I like to use it for highlighting on the tops of my cheekbones. So I'm going to take that on the tops of my cheekbones, like I said, on the above the arc of my brow, straight down the center of my nose, a little on my cupid's bow, and a little itty bit on my chin. Not too much on your chin, especially for somebody like me who is oily. It can kind of add a little too much shine throughout the day. And lashes, all of a sudden. And now I'm taking a fan brush and the new Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter, which is so amazingly beautiful. It's a gold tone highlighter, and just going over and doing the same thing again over top of the Gilded Honey and just putting a little extra on my cheekbones. I want to look very glowy for this look. Now I'm going in with some Kat Von D liquid lipstick. It's a very nude, beautiful color. I cannot remember the name of the color off the top of my head right now, but I will, of course, as always, link all the products down below. And now what I'm going to do, I've been on kind of a kick of doing this lately, and I really love it for the summertime, is I will take a highlighter. I'm taking Gilded Honey again in this instance, and I will kind of press it. I'll take my finger and press it into the Gilded Honey and then tap it on the center of my lips and kind of work it out. And it just makes your lips, you know, I like to do it when I'm using a nude lip color, and it just makes your lips look so glowy and beautiful. I love it. And now I am dousing myself in Max Fix Plus to set everything. And that is it. That is all she wrote. So I hope that you guys learned something from this. If anything, I hope that you guys maybe look into some cream contouring or consider it. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.